These are super delicious and very lemony. We have the same recipe from my other pie dough, which is a cup and a half of flour, a fourth a teaspoon of salt, a fourth a teaspoon of sugar, and then you mix that really well. Add in your cut up half a cup of vegan shortening into the flour. The whisk didn't really help me, so I just took out the lumps and then did it with my hands until this consistency. Then I add a fourth a cup of milk. I used almond vanilla milk. And then make it into a dough ball and put it in the fridge until you're ready to use it. And then we're going to make the curd with a half a cup of white sugar, a tablespoon of cornstarch. Then you're going to whisk that up. And then I have 2 lemons because we're going to do a fourth a cup of lemon juice, which I just used the whole 2 lemons. And then you're going to use the zest from both of those lemons to equal 2 teaspoons or just about. And then a half a cup of non-dairy milk and just literally a pinch of turmeric. So you're going to put the wet stuff I put in separately just so that I could easily put it in the saucepan there and then just add the dry after. With the pinch of turmeric there, of course. For coloring, you don't have to put turmeric in there, but it definitely makes it pop. Mix it up really well and then put in your dry mixture. Make sure there's no lumps because cornstarch gets lumpy fast, so you'll just have to make sure that you quickly whisk it. On a high heat, you're going to get it to a bubble, and it takes about, I think it was 10 minutes to get it to thicken. And then I took it off the heat once it got really nice and thick and bubbly. And then it even starts to settle as you let it cool in the pan too, in the pot, I mean. And then once you do your little pie tarts in the muffin tins. I didn't have a tin, I just had a silicone thingy. You're going to put that in there and then you're going to put it in the fridge and it's going to even settle even more. But yeah, if you find it's not, like it's too liquidy still as you let it cool, then just put a little bit more cornstarch water in there and it should be good to go. But mine was thick and good to go, so I took out my dough and I just buttered just in case they didn't pop out properly. And I just made a ball of dough and then literally just did this with my thumb and my fingers. I made a little cup there and then I plopped it in there, and then I also poked fork holes in the bottom of it just so that it could cook thoroughly and properly. Then I took a big spoon and I tried to not be messy, and it was just enough for the 10 there. And so about 350, 375 for about 15 to 20 minutes it took in my oven, and they were perfect. Let them cool for a couple minutes, and then you're going to pop them into the fridge for about an hour or so. And I accidentally had that from my other video. Sorry about that. I don't know why I had my cabbage mixture in there, but anyways, here is the finished product, and it is so yummy. I love lemon, so I really love how lemony it ended up turning out. So I just topped with lavender and good to go.